Hola, this is Kesseline and welcome to my channel, Kay the Crafty Planner. Today I'm going to share with you how I set up my month. Before I do, let's take a look at last month. January was a busy month for me. I decided to do something new, and that was to set up my weekly spreads similar to how I use my weekly and work notebook. In my work notebook, I have a section called This Week, and in there I write 4 columns, one for emails, things to turn in, things to do, and things that I need to delegate. An element that I like to add to my bullet journal are color-coded removable stickers. The colors help me quickly see birthdays, events, appointments, reminders, and school closings holidays. Another element I like to add to my bullet journal are pages, random pages. Last month I added a grocery list. I just wrote what I needed and added it to my spread. Finally, my last month spread ended with my looking ahead page. This page is more of a brain dump, and I use many pages. I write notes of important events or of things that I need to remember. When setting up the next week or month, this is one of the places I look at first. And then I decide whether something is a future project or it needs to become an action item. In which case, I will assign it to a day, a week, or add it to a month. Now to put my pages together. The first thing I add is my cover page. My cover page consists of the monthly cover and the monthly calendar. To see how I created this page, check the link in the description box. An interesting mention. To be more productive, I like to set the new month on top of the old one instead of on the back. I like it that when I open my notebook, I am able to see my current month right away instead of flipping through pages. I like it that everything is right in the front. I am able to do so thanks to my disc-bound notebook. For my weekly spreads, I am keeping it simple. I created this spread on my computer, which is a version of my hand-drawn one from January. I like to see my whole week at a glance. So I added 7 similar boxes for the days and created a section underneath for notes on one side and a to-do list on the other. This is where I differ from last month. I took away the list that I had on the bottom and kept it simple. Last month, I thought it was a good idea to merge my work system with my personal calendar, and it was a hot mess. So I decided to stick to what I know works for me. I placed the boxes for Monday to Wednesday and the notes section on one side, and the boxes for Thursday to Sunday, a mini monthly calendar, and the to-do list on the other side. Leaving the boxes unnumbered, I am able to quickly print my weekly spreads double-sided. Once my weekly pages are printed, I can cut them to fit my disc-bound notebook. I am using the junior size notebook, so I'm cutting my paper 8.5 inches long by 6 1/4 inches wide. After they are cut, I punch the pages to fit the ARC Customizable notebook. And I also round the corners with my corner puncher. I just feel it gives my journal a more finished look. Once that is done, I add my pages to my disc-bound notebook. You'll notice that some bullet journal users create a week at a time or a day at a time, but I prefer to do a month at a time. By leaving the pages blank, I get to customize it somewhat. After all the pages are set, I go back with a highlighter to each week and highlight that particular week. For this highlighter, I am using a turquoise color to coordinate with the pop-up color I used on my cover page. Once I have that done, I go and add the number of the day to the boxes. To bring more color, I use the same color highlighter to highlight the numbers of the week. When I created the weekly spread, I did a little goof. I forgot to leave space to add the name of the month. So to remedy this little slip, I cut some strips and wrote the month in my own handwriting. To make it a little bit more colorful, I used some cardstock that was similar to the color of my highlighter. It's similar to the color pop on my cover page. To glue everything to my pages, I'm using my sticker maker. This little sticker maker machine is magical. If you don't have it, I recommend you get it. It has a low price tag and you will thank me later. Once the strips have the glue on the back, I went ahead and placed them on the bottom of my page. To bring everything together, I color with the same highlighter the first letter in February. And here is my weekly spread for the month. This is very simple, but I like it and it works for me. As the weeks go by, I am able to further customize my pages. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if so, please remember to subscribe and follow me as I craft, plan, and do other life-giving things. And remember, it is never too late to create something new, so start today. Hasta luego.